Desperate travelers are waiting hours on the phone or in line, hoping to speak with someone at the State Department about passport delays that are causing vacation cancellations. Our seniors are calling the Social Security Administration and are increasingly being greeted with busy messages, waiting longer to speak to a representative, or having their calls go unanswered altogether as the agency shifts towards remote work. Frustrated Americans are being put on hold while too many federal employees are phoning it in. A manager of a VA medical center responsible for overseeing the scheduling of veterans' care appointments actually, and get this, folks, this is no joke. An overseer for scheduling of veterans' care appointments called in to a meeting from a bubble bath and even posted a selfie of it on social media with the caption, "My office for the next hour." Another VA staffer lamented, quote, "It's almost as if this employee is making a mockery of all veterans. I can sit here in my bathtub and relax, and you just have to wait." And that is exactly what is happening. The VA is still providing misleading wait times to hide the problem, but the heartbreaking stories of veterans continuing to go without urgent, medically necessary care, sometimes for months, tells the whole story. Taxpayers are also picking up the cost of maintaining mostly empty buildings in Washington. 75% or more of the office space at the headquarters of most of our federal agencies is not being used. The vacant offices beg the question, where are all of the federal employees? Only 1 out of every 3 bureaucrats is fully back in the office. 1 out of every 3, according to a recent Office of Personnel Management survey. Some said they never report to a physical office. The work locations of over 281,000 employees were redacted from data provided in response to a Freedom of Information request filed by the nonprofit group Open the Books. 281,000 employees. Well, I have some questions. Who are these folks and what exactly are they doing?
Good afternoon, friends. I have big news to share with you today. So there is a major update. There is now a growing number of lawmakers that are pushing for passing new legislation that would financially assist the American people. This plan would require billions of dollars in funding and send out monthly checks to many. My friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for everything that you need to know. Also, do stay tuned because I'll be announcing the winners of today's Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you need to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dearest friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. More lawmakers are now showing support for another round of stimulus checks. North Dakota Republican Governor Doug Burgum, a presidential candidate, recently told reporters that he supports expanding the child tax credit. This is a position that is growing in popularity among Republicans who have elevated the importance of family support. Governor Burgum spoke with the Washington Examiner for an interview on the economic policy this week, When asked specifically whether he would support a larger federal child tax credit with work requirements, he said yes. He echoes GOP supporters of boosting the credit, such as Senators Marco Rubio, Mitt Romney, and several others. Republicans have long debated the tax credit, with supply-siders squaring off against more populist, family-focused lawmakers. But lawmakers and GOP candidates have begun emphasizing family support on the campaign trail, including direct financial support. Governor Burgum also emphasized the necessity of childcare for parents. He said that accessible, high-quality, and affordable childcare is crucial in pushing for high workforce participation, which is a boon for the economy. He also pointed out that North Dakota has one of the youngest and fastest growing populations in the United States, and said that as governor, he signed into law a multi-million-dollar package to support childcare services in the Peace Garden state. He said while the money is directed towards childcare, it also indirectly helps barriers to workforce participation. Among the tranche of provisions, the North Dakota legislation provided $22 million to expand the state's child care assistance program, which pays part of the cost of child care for working families. Governor Burgum has also said, "We know when there is economic opportunity, that's great for families, and it's great for whether one parent wants to work or two parents want to work. We've got to make sure that everybody that wants to work has an opportunity to do that." The child tax credit has been around in various iterations for years now, and the current child tax credit is $2,000 for children, a level it has been at since it was doubled in 2017. The child tax credit was temporarily increased as part of President Biden's crisis relief legislation. It raised it to $3,600 for children under 6 and $3,000 for older children, with perhaps the largest change being the removal of an income threshold for those who receive the funds. So a family with no income would also receive the full $3,600 or $3,000 payments. The boosted tax credit did sunset at the end of 2021. So dear friends, what are your thoughts on all of this? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Republicans largely oppose the temporary crisis era expansion because of the lack of work requirements. They equated it to welfare without work. But some of the Republicans hoping for a bigger child tax credit have pitched their own versions of a tax credit expansion, ones that keep the work guardrails in place. For instance, Senator Marco Rubio and Senator Mike Lee in 2021 introduced a proposal that would have boosted the child tax credit to $3,500 per child and $4,500 per child under the age of 6. Senator Mitt Romney's plan, which garnered support from Senators Richard Burr and Steve Daines, envisions raising the credit amount and also making the tax credit available to poorer individuals, with families able to receive the full credit once their income reaches just $10,000. The increased support within the GOP for expanding the child tax credit is part of a broader shift towards more populist policies. Some in Congress have hoped to retool the GOP into the party of the working class and blue-collar America. A big priority of all the 2024 candidates is extending the expiring provisions within the law. And Governor Burgum said that if he wins the presidency, he will keep the 2017 tax cuts going into the future. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you so much, friends, for being part of this community. The winners of today's Walmart gift card giveaway is Paul Palomino Ramos and Michael Briggs. Congratulations, my dearest friends! To claim your gift cards, please check your notifications page and send me a message. or you could message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, dearest friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.